Hi, Albert here with Mainland Cycle Center. Today we're going to take a look at the 2016 Kawasaki Teryx4 LE, and this is in the black and red. Beautiful color. Black and red is one of my favorite color combinations, so I'm just really digging this color. A few changes to the Teryxes for 2016. This is an LE model, so the LE model comes standard with the alloy wheels. Those wheels are now 14 inches in diameter instead of 12 inches. The top is standard on the LEs, and then typically our LEs have had the custom painted A-arms and shock springs to kind of be key code with the machine, color coded with the machine. So the red accents there on those, and then of course you've got the three-tone seats, which we've had on the LEs for a while. So you've got the black, gray, and red with the red Teryx logos on the headrests, and these are fantastic seats. These are some of the best seats in the business. Absolutely some of the most comfortable seats any side-by-side I've ever sat in. So if you're looking at a Teryx4, absolutely hop up in there and sit on those seats and see what I'm talking about, because they're just fantastic. This is a painted finish on the hood. Here, decals down the back there. It now has, instead of just two headlights on the front, there's now four across the front, two on each side, and they're all LEDs with low and high beams, so nice and bright. These are really great headlights on there. Certainly you can mount a winch on the front of these. They do not come standard with the winch. These are power steering. This is a V-twin 800cc class motor. With, like I said, electronic power steering. Also new for 2016 is this has a tilt steering wheel, so you can now tilt that steering wheel. And also the driver's seat now has some adjustment on it. I don't know if I can do it. You got to pull a little pull to do it, but it will slide back and forth, and maybe more than I can do one-handed. It's not hard, just a little tough to do one-handed. Plenty of room in the back seat area on these. Full-size adult can sit in the back of these, no problem. There's plenty of room. One of the things you'll notice about the Teryx4 is those rear seats are actually elevated above the front seats just a little bit. It's what Kawasaki calls stadium seating. They're also set in a little bit from the front seats, so you're up and in a little bit, which really gives a nice experience from that rear seat. Drink holders in the back, as well as a little cubby hole there. 12-volt power outlet, another cubby hole there. Grab handle here for the passengers. Shoulder harnesses front and rear. They've just got the little shock absorber things on them to so it doesn't cut into your shoulder. Very easy to drive. Automatic transmission with just a gas pedal and a brake pedal. Here's your parking brake, your shifter, low, high, neutral, and reverse in the transmission. This handle here is a grab handle for the passenger, as well as a handle there. Of course, the driver gets to hold on to the steering wheel. This is your headlight switches for those LED lights, so outer LEDs, low beam and high beam, and then inner LEDs, low beam and high beam. There, another little cubby hole there. And then, of course, the dash is different on these 2016 models. And so one of the things that Kawasaki has done, I think, is really great. We do a lot of outfitting and accessorizing of side-by-sides here at our dealership, and so we were cutting and installing switch panels. Now these are molded, where you can install accessory rocker switches for different accessories that you might add. They also have a speaker pod that's going to fit into these two little recesses here, as well as a little radio control unit that's going to fit here. And so those are all options that you can add. Full digital instrumentation. Got a fuel gauge, speedometer, clock. Try to see if I can move this around and get some of the glare off of that. Tells you if you're in two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. You know, really everything you've come to expect there, but nice to have. Selectable two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive with differential lock. Excuse me. So two-wheel drive, of course, just the rear wheels are driving. The rear end is always locked. Four-wheel drive engages the front end with a limited slip front differential, but then on the Kawasaki you also have the ability to lock that front differential, so when it's four-wheel drive lock, you've got all four wheels, full power, no slippage at all, full traction to all four tires. So really nice feature there. These of course are fuel injected. They start up really nice, run really good. Lots of torque with that V-twin engine. 12-volt power outlet here in the front. Glove box over there on that side. These do have disc brakes, front and rear, and then in the back we've got the Kawasaki multi-disc wet rear brake. And so what we mean by that is the rear brake is actually on the drive shaft coming back. In front of this differential is actually built into the front of that differential housing. So there's no brake inside each one of these wheels. And what we found with that is not only does that brake work really, really well, I mean it stops really good, but what we found is you'll probably never replace those rear brakes because they ride that oil bath and because they stay so clean. We just don't have any issues with them at all. It's absolutely a great, great feature from Kawasaki. Stainless steel muffler, the Fox Performance Series shocks that are adjustable for, I believe, compression dampening on there. These do come standard with a 3-year warranty, unlimited hours, and then you do have the ability to add an additional 3 years to that. Pretty nice size cargo bed. One of the things that Kawasaki has done with these Teryx4s excuse me, is they've managed to give you a 4-passenger machine with a very short wheelbase, much shorter than the other 4-passenger machines on the market, and that's part of what has led to the success of the Teryx4s. They're just fantastic on the trail, great ground clearance, easy turning radius, nice size bed, and does have the LED tail lights on the back, but really has made these Teryx4s do great. I love the doors on these. The doors are just fantastic, so much easier than some of the units that have nets that you've got to clip in and clip out. Just love the doors. You can see your fuel fill there, but just really a great machine. Lots of accessories that you can put on these, and customizing that you can do. These lift kits, wheels and tires, really quite a few number of things that you can do with these. Alright, I think that's a pretty good look at the 2016 Kawasaki Teryx4 LE in black and red. Alright, we are Mainland Cycle Center. We're located in Marque, Texas. We're about 30 minutes south of downtown Houston, just off of I-45. You can find us online at mainlandcyclecenter.com, by phone at 409-948-4969, and we would just love it if you'd give us a call, shoot us an email, or even better, come by and see us in person here at Mainland Cycle Center, where we'd love to help any way that we can. Hey, thanks for watching.